Is everyone here?
Okay, Bismillah.
I'm just a
Bismillah.
guest, so we're following your instructions.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I, Dr. Sajad Ali, on the behalf of Quality Enhancement Cell and IC student, I would like to welcome our resource person, Ebu Sulhan, Information and Social Cultural Affairs, Consulate General, the Republic of Indonesia, Karachi. Ebu Sulhan will give us a short brief about the KNB fully funded scholarships. So now I would like to request Professor Dr. Haider Abbas Moswi, Director Academics of Mehran University, Sheikh Zulfikar Ali Bhutto campus. Please just talk few words about the welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Dr. Sajad. Thank you for inviting me to address the honorable distinguished guests, speakers. I welcome on behalf of the Mehran University of Engineering and Technology, Sheikh Zulfikar Ali Bhutto campus, Khairpur Muirs, to the Consul General Abu Sulhan of the Indonesia and other speakers of and participants of this seminar. And I hope that the participants will benefit largely from the experience and the output of this seminar. This is a great opportunity for the faculty as well as the students of many universities, particularly our Mehran University, to know about the scholarship opportunities the government of the Indonesia is announcing and producing for the government of Pakistan and for other brethren Muslim countries. So I hope that the participants will get knowledge about these scholarship opportunities, and this will also improve the bilateral relations between the two brethren countries. So thank you very much, Mr. Abu Sulhan, and thank you very much, Dr. Sajad, for inviting me to address this August session.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your welcome speech. Now I would like to request Ibn Sulhan, please formally start the session and give us a brief introduction about KNB scholarship and guide us how students can apply for undergraduate and for postgraduate. Welcome, Ebu Sulhan.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Sajad, and thank you, Professor Haider Abbas, for your warm welcoming remarks in this virtual meeting today. First and foremost, I'd like to thank to everyone in Mehran University, Syed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto campus Khairpur for organizing this virtual meeting in hopes that we can provide the latest information and the right information about the KNB scholarship provided by the Indonesian government. So basically, if you allow me to share my screen, I'm going to provide you some sort of presentation. So I would kindly request the host to enable the participant screen sharing, and please let me know when you do, so that I can share my screen to give you a brief presentation of this KNB scholarship. Host, could you please enable the screen sharing?
Yes, done.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So basically, this KNB scholarship, let me just do a quick, okay, can you see it? Right.
Yes.
So basically this KNB scholarship has been organized by the government of Indonesia since 2008. KNB stands for Kemitraan Negara Berkembang, which means developing countries partnership, because Indonesia, we consider ourselves as a developing countries, and we are providing the scholarship to over 70 or 80 developing countries all around the world as part of our commitment to strive for academic excellence and to provide education available for everyone. It is presented by the Ministry of Education and Culture of the Republic of Indonesia, DG of Higher Education. So yeah, this is the brief introduction to KNB Scholarship. There are different programs available from bachelor's, master's, and PhD. And these scholarships are hosted by 23 world-class universities all across Indonesia with over 1,000. In fact, there's 1,067 study programs that are available for the students to choose from, ranging from bachelor's, master, and PhD, of course. And these are the funding, which covers all of the things that are required by the students throughout the course of their scholarship. First, they're going to get allowance upon their arrival in Indonesia, 1.5 million Indonesian rupees, which equals to, I think it's 15,000 Pakistan rupees. And then they're also being given Indonesian language course, preparatory programs, and also living allowance. And they're also going to receive monthly allowance and research and healthcare insurance, as well as round-trip airfare. So air ticket also provided by the government. And the duration of the scholarship exclusively correlated to duration of the academic program. So if you are going for the bachelor's, it's 8 semesters. If you're going for master's, it's 2 years, and doctorate, it's 6 semesters. And there's also Indonesian language course and preparatory program if the student wishes to choose that study. We're just going to go for bachelor's first, okay? So these are the basic requirements for a bachelor's degree. Maximum age to apply is 25 years old, and they have existing high school degree. And they have English proficiency test scores such as TOEFL or IELTS or TOEIC, and some recommendation letters from the Embassy and Consul General, academic recommendation letter from the previous schools, and their IDs and documentation. Pretty much the same with masters and doctorate. So these are some of the requirements which can be downloaded. I'm going to give you the link on the chat box so you can easily access this information and refer to if necessary. So these are some of the requirements, and these are the procedures of the application, of the scholarship application. First is that applicants must download the invitation letter from the KNB Scholarship website. It's a knb.kemdikbud.go.id. And you submit the invitation letter, passport, academic certificates, and everything else to our embassy or consulate in order to acquire the recommendation letter. So specifically for this number 2, we have prepared a registration form that you can easily fill and upload the documents. Pak Ade, can you paste the link of the form?
Sure.
As well as the link of the bit.ly.knb21.
Yes, I will type, but the last presentation will be shown.
Okay, it's also there, right? Okay, good. So we have, so the way this works is that, here it is. The way it works is that the applicants must have all of these prerequisite documents in order to apply for the scholarship. And then in addition to those prerequisites, they're also going to require a recommendation letter from Indonesian Embassy or Indonesian Consulate in Pakistan. So we have an embassy in Islamabad, which covers the provinces of ICT, Punjab, GB, KPK, Balochistan, and AJK. And then for our consulate in Karachi, we cover the entire Sindh province. So if you're from Sindh, you apply the recommendation letter to our office in consulate. There's no need to come to the consulate. You can just submit the documents through the form that we have prepared. And the deadline for this recommendation letter is 20 April, which is on, what is it, Tuesday. And after the applicants receive the recommendation letter, they can log in and register to the KNB official website and upload all of those documents, which includes also the recommendation letter from our office, by 4th of May. Now, and then the reason why we give a little bit of gap between 20 April and the entire registration for 4th of May is that we may receive a lot of applications. And then we need some time to cross-check these applications and conduct interviews with the applicants if necessary, so that we can provide that recommendation letter. So we may or we may not provide recommendation letter based on the completion of the administrative documents, based on their performance during the interview, and as well as their motivation. So, but for your campus, I might be able to give. Yeah, go ahead.
Excuse me, Abnu, can you please let us know about the requirements of the recommendation letter? What are the necessary documents required to get the recommendation letter?
Right, let's see if we have here. Okay, we don't seem to have it in this slide, but I think it's pretty much all of these. So, no, which one? Okay, yes. First is the latest degree certifications from your from the previous study. In English.
For country Pakistan, it is necessary to submit TOEFL, or it is a waiver for Pakistanis, those who cover the study under, for example, they submit the English proficiency certificate provided by the Mehran University.
Right. English proficiency is a must, so it does not necessarily have to be TOEFL or IELTS or TOEIC, but it can be provided by the English language department.
Yes,
or
yes, we have a ELDC center, English language center. They provide English proficiency certificate. That is also valid.
Yes, that can be. That is also valid.
Okay.
So, but it has to be a department that deals with English language and proficiency.
Yeah, this age 25 year is for undergraduate program.
For undergraduate, for postgraduate, for master's degree is 35, and then for doctorate is 40.
Okay.
So,
is there any requirement to get the acceptance letter from the Indonesian university, or no need?
No. The acceptance letter is going to be given by the Ministry of Education. So you can just choose the university.
Okay.
And then choose the study program. Let's see if this is. We don't have the list of universities, but I'm just gonna. Okay. I'm gonna close my screen.
A student have
and then I'm gonna show you.
A student have to select only one university, or he can select more than one university as an option.
I think it's only for one university which they are interested in. So let me just open this file real quick so that I can give you.
If anyone want to ask,
excuse me, sir.
They can.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually, I have done bachelor and I want a master from there. So what requirement I have to do? I don't have in a TOEFL, IELTS. I have just English proficiency later, right? So what I have to do further, like, is it worth it or not?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Can you?
I don't seem to hear that. Can you repeat that question, please?
Actually, he is asking the same question.
Sir, my question is,
yeah, he is asking the same question. Yes,
sir,
you can apply.
Sir, my question was like, would I apply for this scholarship without an IELTS or a TOEFL? Because I have just English proficiency just
Yes, if
certificate.
you, yes,
So
yes,
am I eligible?
yes, yes. Ibnu Sulhan already mentioned.
Okay.
Ibnu Sulhan already mentioned that if you have English proficiency certificate, you are eligible to apply.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And is there a field of statistics like machine learning statistics and these things?
You can go through the university's website, which universities are mentioned in the list.
So there is a link.
Yeah, yes,
There.
there is a link.
Share with you my screen. So this is the list of universities. So you can download this. You can download this file on the link that we provided in the chat box. So this is the list of university. There are 23 universities. First, for example, Institut Pertanian Bogor, Institut Teknologi Bandung, and you can visit their websites or call them or message them and email them, and then ask what you can view what are the available courses and programs in each of these universities. So first you need to identify which study program or which degree that you want to get from which university. So these are the list of universities contact. So you can contact them, you can visit their website and see what are the available programs that are being provided by them. So there are 23 universities all across Indonesia. It's there's a lot of options to choose from. And okay, here is the, okay, so here's the requirements. Degree, and then English proficiency test that is being provided by the English language department in your campus, and then a recommendation letter from our embassy and consulate, which can be filled in the form on the link that we are providing, and then academic recommendation letter from previous schools, your proof of citizenship such as passport or CNIC, and kalau yang di Bitly itu mana ya Mas?
Okay, Ibnu, and there is a stipend for per month is 15,000 Pakistani rupees. Am I right?
No, that's not per month. That is the allowance when you first come to Indonesia. So then after that, you can get another allowance per month, which really depends on which provinces you're living, because every provinces have different living cost index, and that is being decided when you are being approved. So
okay. Oh, and all the
here's the, I'm just
all the tuition fees and everything, accommodation is provided by the host institute.
Yeah, tuition fees, airline tickets, accommodation, everything else is being provided. You're even being provided some funds for research if you need to.
That's great. That's
So,
great. That's great.
that.
And wonderful.
So, yeah.
This is wonderful opportunity for the undergraduate, postgraduate students. So I encourage my students, my ex-students, to please apply for this program, and you can select the best universities of Indonesia. And I think ITB is also one of the good institute.
It is. So by the way, in order to get the recommendation letter, I'm just going to guide you through the steps. So first you open it in your browser, bit.ly/INA-PAK, and then you choose this part, education, culture, tourism. And you're going to wait for that. And then there's this option called scholarship. You click on that. And then the first one is KNB Scholarship. And then you click apply for recommendation letter now over here.
Okay.
And then this is the form that you need to fill. And these are the requirements for the recommendation letter from our consulate: CV, degree certificate, HSSC result, and then 2 recommendation letters from either your last universities or any government office or institute such as HEC, and then health certificate, passport, CNIC. These are your English proficiency from your campus that is being provided, and then your motivational letter that you can plan, like your study plan or your motivation why you want to have this scholarship, and then parents' permit for applying or joining the KNB Scholarship in Indonesia if you're underage. If you're like over 25, you don't need that parents' permit. But if you're like under 25, you'll need that. And then this is our late date. This is our old deadline. We can probably accept it by 25th. So don't really worry about that. So 25th, 20 to 25th, it's manageable.
Okay,
So
that's
these are
great.
the form that you can fill. You can fill in your name, your passport number, your date of birth, your gender, email address, your latest education, and your preferred study. You choose bachelor's, master's, or doctor, and then these are your preferred university. And
Sir,
then you fill this after
sir,
you decided which university and program that you want to study at. And then you can fill this form. You upload your documents
sir,
and then submit.
We have last 10 minutes because in Pakistan, you know, the Zoom allows 40-minute meeting. So we have a last 10 minutes. So the mostly student
Right.
asking for the English proficiency. So English proficiency certificate is valid and you can apply. And the programs.
sir, my question: we should send hard copies of our documents, or not just sending them by email or etc.
No hard copies. You just upload this on the form. So these are the upload these files, and then you don't have to send the hard copy to the office. Makes it easier, makes it faster, more efficient.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, now the session is open for questions, so you can ask the questions. Dr. Azra, do you want to ask any question? Dr. Azra, can you hear me?
Sir Ibnu, could you share the last
Hello?
presentation?
Yes,
We
Dr.
have
Azra,
more
yes, please.
information there.
Yes, sir. First, thank you so much to Ibnu, if I'm pronouncing it right, and also to Dr. Sajjad Ali Mangi. The information was very useful. My question was, what is the focus of Indonesian government by giving away this scholarship? But then when I went to the scholarship website, I just got the answer. But still, I would like if you guys explain a little bit, what is the focus? And what do they want to achieve by giving away this scholarship? What do they want out of those scholars at the end? Because they will be spending money on them. So
Right. So it's none other than our commitment to promote education in across fellow developing countries. But in addition to that, we are also wanting, as a byproduct of this scholarship, we are promoting understanding about Indonesian arts, cultures, Indonesian languages. People are going to know more about Indonesia, learn more about Indonesia, such as if you are studying in Indonesia, right? You spent 4 years, you spent 5 years there, and then when you come back, that memory will be that experience in Indonesia will be memorable to you, so that you will uh, understand about Indonesia just like we do. And that is another reason we're giving the scholarship, as well as any other scholarship that is being provided by the Indonesian government. For example, we have a couple other scholarship. For example, the Dharma Siswa Scholarship, and then also there's the Indonesian Arts and Culture Scholarship that is being hosted every year. But we haven't received information about them yet, whether they're going to be open this year or not. But
if Abu Sulhan, if I'm not wrong, it is like a cultural exchange. Just you need to promote the culture of Indonesia, promote the tourism like this. So
the cultural exchange aspect is the byproduct of these scholarship activities, where our main agenda, our main reason was to provide, as part of our commitment for the world development,
it's really
to provide education.
it's really a good opportunity for the students. So Mir Taki Abbas, would you like to ask any question, please? Mir Taki, please.
Hello, Assalamualaikum, sir.
Yes, yes, please.
Salam.
Sir, I have a question that can we, my passport is not ready. So what to do?
Well,
Thank
get your
you.
passport ready, and then you apply for the scholarship.
The passport is mandatory for international travel.
Because without passport, you're not going to be able to leave your country, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
that is mandatory.
It's a mandatory document, Mir Taki. You need to prepare the passport first. Abu Sulan, it is possible, for example, if he don't have a passport, but he have apply for the passport. Meanwhile, he can attach the receipt of the that receipt of passport that he have already applied for the passport. Maybe within 15 days he can get the passport.
If you are certain that your passport is going to be issued before the 5th of May,
5th
that
of
you
May.
may apply.
Okay, okay. 5th
Yeah,
of May.
before the 5th of May.
Before the 5th of May. Okay.
If you're certain that your passports are there, are going to be issued.
Okay, okay.
If not, then there's nothing much that we can do, unfortunately, because it's part of the general requirements.
Yeah, Mir Taki, you can apply for this scholarship, but meanwhile you need to attach the receipt of passport department and make sure that you have the passport before 5th May. Okay, thank you very much, Abu Sulhan and the team, Consular General of Indonesia, and on the behalf of Mehran University, Quality Enhancement Cell Section and ICE Department of Civil Engineering, I, Dr. Sajad Ali Mangi, very much thankful to you for your time, your valuable presentation, and I hope we will have a good collaboration in terms of research and in terms of cultural exchange. I'm always here to support you, and I need your supports to promote such kind of programs.
Yes. Once again, I'd like to thank you for this time, for your opportunity in this virtual meeting. I have written the links of the registration, two links. There are two links for the registration of the scholarship. Once again, first is bit.ly/INA-PAK. That is the link for the application of the recommendation letter. And that can only be done after you decide which campus and which program that you want to study. For the information regarding available universities and programs, you go to bit.ly/KNB2021. And then after that, after we receive your application for recommendation letter, we will contact you for a virtual interview. So these are the information. Please kindly write them down, and then learn more about them within these documents so that you can know exactly what to do. Once again, thank you very much, because we see that our meeting is going to finish at 2 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you, Abu Sulhan, and thank you, Banerjaya.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much.
So inshallah we can meet in other occasions.
Yeah.
Yes,
inshallah we will meet after Raya.
After Eid, Raya.
Yeah.